Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into episode 6 of Reacher Season 3. Things are heating up fast. Reacher is deep in enemy territory, his cover is blown, and Teresa's life is on the line. Let's break down all the big moments in this intense episode. The episode starts with Reacher brought to Quinn inside a warehouse. Beck is already there, and Quinn is furious at him for messing up their last job. But Quinn doesn't seem to recognize Reacher at all. He really does have amnesia. Quinn also drops a big surprise. Teresa is still alive. He says the buyer of their weapons, a Russian mobster, likes redheads. So Teresa is being used to sweeten the deal. This Russian buyer is a man named Taktarov. He's not happy. He's angry about the delayed shipments and warns Quinn that if things go wrong, it'll get violent. We learn that when Quinn came back to the East Coast, he needed money. He borrowed from the Russian mob, and in return, they helped him set up everything, kidnapping Richard and taking over Beck's business. Now, if this gun deal fails, the mob will kill Quinn. Meanwhile, Duffy and Villy are watching the warehouse from afar. Duffy sees someone bring in a green dress. That's strange. She thinks it might be for Teresa, so she traces it back to the dress shop. The shopkeeper doesn't know the buyer's name, but he gives Duffy a phone number. Sadly, it leads nowhere. It might be a burner phone. Later, Duffy and Reacher talk about the gun deal. They realize they need to find out when and where it will happen. Teresa will likely be there too. Things get emotional, and Duffy kisses Reacher. But the moment ends when Villy shows up, warning them that Richard has seen the cop Reacher supposedly shot dead. Their cover might be blown. On the drive back, Reacher talks to Richard. He explains his real mission, taking down Quinn and his whole operation. He tells him about the DEA agents and everything they've discovered. Back in Virginia, things get worse. McCabe's men capture Officer Powell, the guy who gave Reacher info earlier. They torture him until he tells the truth. Quinn finds out and now knows that Reacher is the mole. In Chicago, Neagley is attacked by hitmen. She fights back and finds out someone named Costopoulos sent the killer. She calls Reacher and updates him. Reacher's cover is now fully blown. He escapes the warehouse, but not without trouble. A machine gun nearly hits him, and he runs into the woods. In the darkness, Reacher shoots out the lights and takes down the guards one by one. Only Polly survives, and he returns to town. Back at the warehouse, Quinn plays a creepy game of Russian roulette to scare Beck into obeying him. It works. Beck promises to do whatever Quinn wants. Reacher, now hiding at a laundromat, reunites with Duffy. They follow a new clue, calls coming from a place called Port Rome. Reacher realizes it's a dock and links the number to Harley and a boat named Sweet Marie. They swim out to the boat, which is just floating in the water. Inside, they find signs Teresa was there. She was tied up and drugged. Harley returns and fights Reacher, but the boat catches fire during the struggle. Reacher and Duffy manage to force the truth out of Harley. He was paid $1,000 a day to watch Teresa, but Quinn recently moved her again and changed the gun deal's time and location. Harley doesn't know the new details. With nothing more to gain, they leave Harley on the burning boat and move on. Their next stop? Los Angeles. And that's it for episode 6 of Reacher Season 3. Reacher barely escapes with his life, but the trail to Teresa and the gun deal is getting clearer. Will he reach her in time? We'll find out in the next episode. If you enjoyed this recap, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.